Hey guys, what does success means to you? What does success means to you? For some, they are focused on extrinsic motivation. What is extrinsic motivation? Where they think that success comes from external factors. For example, if I want to work hard, I want to study hard so I can get a better job, it's external. I want to get the best car, the best house. Things external. External is not bad, but what about intrinsic? Intrinsic is inside. You need to be motivated not just by something that's external, but internal. So intrinsic motivation, I'm telling you this story. This girl that I've been coaching many years ago, she told me that one of the reasons why she changed, and she really drastically changed, she was not going to school, she was doing all the bad things, and one day, boom, she decided to change. And we were all shocked. All of us who are mentoring in this program, in the school, we were all shocked. You've been so notorious, what makes you want to change? And she said the reason why she wants to change is because her mother, she saw the school fees and she got a shock. Even though the school fees is not much, but she realized that her mother has to work so hard to pay for everything. She knows what her mother went through when she sees the school fees. Sometimes we need that trigger. I'm not saying show them the bills that you're paying. Maybe it might work for you. Maybe it might not. But they need to find that trigger. And you have to find your own motivation that's inside. She changed because it was inside that she knows her mother's pain. Some people change or some people find new motivation. I found my motivation because of my mom putting in all the effort to visit me in prison. So every single one of us have to find that intrinsic, deep down, what you want it to drive you to succeed in life. Look at your family's pain that they go through. Not their nagging, but their pain that they go through just to see you succeed. That could be one of the reasons. That could be one of the motivation. So we need to find our internal, intrinsic motivation. Go and find this thing. So how can we create a system? How can we create a system? For intrinsic motivation, right, one of the main things we need to do is to find out our why. The why is so important. We need to know why we really want this. It's like peeling an onion, right? You peel and go into the core of it. So for us to find out our why, I was coaching this client, and this client is a young 13-year-old boy, and I asked him, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he says he'll be a policeman. Everybody giggle. Everybody, you who is so notorious want to be a policeman. I didn't laugh. I was there listening to him and asked him the core onion questions. Why? Why do you want to be a police? Why do you want this? Why do you want that? So you're slowly peeling. The more harder it is for them to answer, that means it's going into the core. It's going inside, and they are preachers to get to the core. So you will see it even in their body reactions where they are shaking, their hands are shaking, they might be nervous, their eyes are panicking, and they feel like they shouldn't be telling you what's really deep inside them. But if you, as a parent or as a coach, ask the why question, or ask yourself, or ask your friend the why question. Why do you want this? Why? Sometimes it might even take you 10 to 20 whys. Then you'll find out a lot to do with something happens in their childhood era. That's when you know you got to the core. So this boy told me his reason of why he wants to be a policeman is because everybody looks down on him. He wants to have a gun. And everybody's laughing again. But you know why he wanted the gun? Because he wants to make everyone look up to him. Because deep down he has done so much damage to his life, he feels that no one will be ever proud of him again. So being a policeman could help him be proud. I'm not sure he's working hard for it because it's been many years, but it's a good start. Deep down he understood that he lacks the power of praises and compliments and people looking up to him, because all his life he has been going down the spiral. So finding the why, sometimes going back to the core, especially during some things that happen or some things that happen during the childhood times, could be the reason why it will help us to strengthen our intrinsic motivation. There's another thing that you might want to know, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's a very helpful thing in order to find out what's the intrinsic motivation that can help you. You know the basic 5 levels, right? If you look at here, that the 5 hierarchy of needs, we have physiological needs. That's a basic, right? Food, water, air, all these given by God, given by our parents. We have, unless you have no water, then I don't know what to do, right? So then we have the safety needs, where you have a shelter. Most of us have a roof over our house, we have the shelter, and so the basic needs are need, and then we move to the next level. This is where your interesting part comes in, because you can find the intrinsic motivation over here. It could be the love and belonging, the middle one, or it could be slightly higher, where your self-esteem needs, or even higher, it's because of self-actualization. Very simple, right? What is this? Some people are willing to be driven because they love someone, because they need the feel to be loved. Some people go into the esteem because they want to contribute. They want people to look up to them. But you don't want the extrinsic motivations like, I will have a promotion and that kind of things. The self-esteem needs is something like a pride. We don't say ego, we say pride. That could be a reason. The sense of pride I get from doing this, the sense of achievement I get from accomplish certain things in my life. Because I want to accomplish certain things in my life, because I want to feel proud of who I am, I'm going to work on my life. That could be your self-esteem needs. And of course, the self-actualization. Some people meet all these needs and then they are looking at something more bigger. It becomes something that you want to do beyond. It could be the world. I want to bring creativity to the world.
Socialization is the best thing you can do for your community and your family.
Is it because of love? Is it because of self-esteem? Or is it because of self-actualization? Find that core reason and think about it, analyze it. Don't just, I found it, okay, I move on. No, it has to be what you breathe.
4 words that'll change your life. I do it anyways. Tired? I do it anyways. No support? I do it anyways. Scared shitless? I do it anyways. Afraid of failure? I do it anyways. Fear of rejection? I do it anyways. You don't build an amazing life or business or relationship by waiting for the perfect moment.
So you breathe that reason into your life until you get it. Until you get your success. Phoenix here, rising from the ash.